Hello friends, you are welcome to my channel. Today I will teach you how to make authentic apps, meaning how to make apps which have login feature. So let's start. So take it as a basic app. You can see on my screen. So you can see this image. It can be anything. You can take images from Google and you can just give the URL. So I have taken it as the basic image. So let's start. First of all, you are creating a new project. So for creating the login, you have to take one screen. So first of all, it will be screen 1. Name it as login. Well, after that, in that, add one column. Set the column, default alignment center and center, vertical alignment center and horizontal alignment center. So after that, add one image of size 150 to you can customize this as the image can be short or long. Based on the image you can customize it, and the bottom margin should be 70 pixels. And let me see, you can give borders if you want, and it is all done. Now add one text input. You can change the IDs as your wish. I'm not changing the ID here. You can set the hint as email, so the user will understand that here I need to type my email address or email ID. So you can set the width as 80%, and as you wish you can set it to anything like 70, 90, anything. Well, after that, set this is the default one actually, padding to 15 pixels in the left side, and after that add one more text input. And set the hint to password. Set the width to 80%, and you can make it as your choice. And here we need to do one extra thing, that is set the margin top to 10 pixels. After that, let me see, this is one label. So first of all, when the label comes, you can see you have to add one, means you have to set the text to forgot password ? Like in a basic app, think of Facebook or any other, think of login in Amazon and any other websites, it asks like this, forgot password and it's question. So like this you have to do, forgot password ? And the font size, set the font size to be 15, as it needs to be somewhat small, set the color as your choice, and let's move down. The background color should be white as it is in the default motion. Set the margin left to 130 pixels. 130 pixels. So margin and padding means I have told you, I think it depends on the position. It's here. If I do margin left, it will be sided from this position. Margin left means first, if I remove the margin, you can see it is here in the center. If I do it 130, it is just moving from the left. Just moving from the left. When I'm giving margin left, it is moving from the left. When I am giving margin right, it is moving from the right portion. When I am giving margin bottom, it is moving from the bottom portion. And same as the top. When I am giving margin top, it is just going away from the top portion. The repulsive force. Add one button, and actually the text should be login. Set the background color as your wish and the text color both as your wish, and set the margin top as 20 pixels. You know why? Because actually if I remove the margin, you can see it is sticking. So you can do it 30. It's depending upon your choice. So one basic screen has that is the 20 pixels margin. You can change depending upon your wish. And another button, sign up. You can this portion, text color and background color as your choice, and another 10 pixels margin at the top portion. That if I remove the margin, it is just sticking to each other. So 10. Well, now I showed you that here's a picture, so you can take it from Google, and you know, if you are doing a basic app, you can means you are building up a company, so you can give your company logo here instead of this. So I'm giving just the basic, and then you can add one alert. No, you have to search alert. You can add alert. After that, add one sign in component. Sign in component here. You can see sign in one I've added. Well, click on this sign in. You know, then it will show like this. It is the Firebase. We will take the help of Firebase here. Well, you don't need to give the database URL. Actually, it will not be using our database. So actually, please watch my Firebase video for this. I think you need the help of my Firebase video for setting up a Firebase. So you have to set up a Firebase, and actually you have to take the API key from there, and you can paste it here, you know, and no need of database. You don't need to create database. I have also showed database in that video, but ignore that. No need to create database in this portion, you know. Just is using the API key to log in. And let me show you some more things, you know, just creating the Firebase. See that video for creating the Firebase, I told you. And after that, you know, you have to do one extra thing. Let me show you the extra thing. Suppose choose this one. Well, the extra thing is that the authenticity will not be enabled. Means the login, you can see here, authentication. This will not be enabled. Opening 4 sections, users, sign in method, templates, usage. I think now you have understood what is the main method behind this, what is the main reason behind it. You have to click on this sign in method and enable this one. Click on this edit configuration and enable this. No need to enable this, I think. Enable this, save, and I think it will work. After that, you have to take the project, you have to go to the project settings. So I have an API key here. So you have to take this API key, you have to copy it, and you have to paste it here, right below here. Well, all is set up for a sign in. And let's go to blocks for the first screen. This is the first screen, that is the login screen. You know, now we need to, let me show you the screens and I will show you the blocks. Sign up, email confirmation done, and one basic, very, very basic home screen. Means it is fully white. So let me show you the blocks for this login screen. Button 12. You know what is button 12? Well, our login button is the button 12. I have set the ID as button 12. You can set it as your wish. You can set it as login. You can set it as anything. Well, I think I have one extra label here. No problem. This is the, I forgot to tell you this one. You can add one more label. You know, suppose while login, your internet connection is very, very poor. And what, you know what will happen? Actually, it will disconnect the server. And you know, you have to throw an error to show the user, or else the user will think that this app is just nothing. We will not use this app, and they will think bad things about your app. So this is the error label. You can name it as error label. I have named it as label 27. You can increase the font size for the user to notice, and you can add borders as your wish. And so let me show you the blocks. Well, when button 12 click, go to this sign in and drag this block here. It is this one, sign. So set the email, it will be like this empty, you know, just showing. Set the email to, well, you can, I have set the ID as text input here, 8. I hope you understood. And you can change it to email, and I have set the password ID as 7. You can change it to password. Well, then the email should be text input 8. This text input 8 get text here, and the password should be text input 7 get text. Well, now we are just telling that if there is no error, it's all fine. Then navigate to home. So you have to build one more screen here, home. So this will be one white screen. You have to add more features. If you're building up a company, this is your home screen. The user will directly reach your home screen. You have to build one more screen. You can add one more screen from here. You can name it home screen and you can continue. Well, navigate to home. Simply navigate to home. Else means if there is error, not error, you can see, and this not block and this error block together combined, not error. Else is that if there is error, then what we will do? Then another if else statement you have to drag. This if else statement, another one you have to drag here. If this one, I have showed you this in password generator, does, you have to take error from this portion and paste it here. If does error contain password, if there is password error, then set level 27 text to error and alert. We have set one alert box. This alert box you can see. So alert show means it will just navigate, it will show one notification. Alert show. If to box, you have to grab it from here. Here was confirmed, you have to drag this to this one. Was confirmed. If it was confirmed, then another sign in, reset password. Sorry, not this one. This reset password. I have to drag here. And the email I have set as text input 8. I have told you. So this text input 8, get text. And set the alert message as, let me see. Please check your email for a reset link. We will send one reset link. If the user wants to reset their password, we will send one reset link for the user to reset their password. And let me show you. Well, when it is coming to this screen, just let me show you. Mail confirmation. This is the reset password screen. When from this screen it is coming to this screen, you have to show that please check your email for a link to get the password. Then they will get a confirmation and they can change their password. Else, set alert one message to error. And in alert one, call show with output. Let me show you. Alert. Set message to grab this error and put it here. And in alert, grab this block and it will again notify. So this button 13, let me show you. So in this screen there is no sign up option. So for sign up you have to build another screen. So let me show you. Firstly, you will build the screens, login, sign up. Let me show you the sign up. I have to add one column, one image like that. And as I have shown you how to do that with margins and paddings, you can design the screen like this. Email confirmation like this. You have to design the screen. And this done. Here will be one animation. You can take it from Google and one continue button. Let's move to the login again. And when button 13 is clicked, navigate to sign up screen. You have I told you to make the sign up screen from before. So you will make the sign up screen from before and navigate to this sign up screen. So don't forget to change the IDs of the screen. The IDs should be screen 1, screen 2, screen 3, screen 4, screen 5 and so on. So you have to change it to login, sign up, email confirmation, done, home like this respectively. So when button 13 is clicked, navigate to sign up screen. Means when they will tell users who want to sign up, they don't have an account in our app, they want to create one account, then it will navigate to the sign up. And when level 26, that is they want to reset their password, navigate to the email confirmation screen. Do you know which is the email confirmation screen? Well, this one. Let me show you. This is the sign up screen. Well, let me show you the design part to build the screen. So you have to add one column firstly, and means firstly remove the column. add one image, and after the image add one column down, right down below. Well, this is the column. Add one text input and set the hint as email or username. They will add their email or username, mainly email, and add one more text input. Set the hint as password. Well, everything is fine. And one sign up button. Here in this case, you have to set the vertical alignment of this full column to space around. And while I am continuing, this one, button sign up. Set the text as sign up. Background color as this. And the bottom, as I told you, it will be like this. If I don't do this, I have to do it 100. And this left portion, do it 130. So it will be moved away. Both from the bottom part, it just before it is like this. First it will move up and then it will move right, like this. And then add one more button, back. Set the, means it will be like this, centered. Set the alignment as 160, the right margin as 160. And set the text as back, and you can do it like, set the ID to back, you can do. I've set the ID as button 20. It is when button 20, means this back button is clicked. Obviously, we have to navigate to this screen. Means the user have just they didn't remember and they have clicked on this. They have an account or they want to exit our app. So they will click on the back button, and clicking on the back button, navigate to login. So it will navigate to this screen. Let the user be on the back steps. And when button sign up click. So I've named it this as button sign up. You can name it as anything else. When button sign up is clicked, call sign in one, this one, sign up. Then what Firebase will do, I've named this time I've named this as text input email, text input password. So you can name it as your wish and set the email as this text input email, which you have set as the text input email. Suppose text input email is equal to 1 in yours and text input password is equal to 2. So here will be 1, get text from 1 and get text from 2, and then drag one if else block here. If not error, navigate to this login screen. If there is no error, everything is fine, then it will navigate to the screen. Else, if there is an error, the alert box will soon notify the user that there is an error. Well, if the user have mistakenly typed other things, if the email is badly formatted, writing that, my email is anubratasarkar@gmail.com. I'm typing AAAABBBBB. So it will be a badly formatted email, then it will hover. One box will hover and it will show that this email is badly formatted and we can't take it as our email, means as a registered user's email. So, this button sign up, if there is no error, it will navigate to this login screen. But now you will think that there will be no confirmation. Yes, there will be. If one user sign up from ours, means from our app, you have done this, you remember. If sign in call, reset password on these things, it will just tell that please check your email for the confirmation link. There will be an email from our app and it will tell that it will request the user for clicking on the link, and they will be just the account will be confirmed and they will be able to use that account. So let's move to this email confirmation. I have to add another screen. So column 2, this column 2, in this, you see, again the vertical alignment should be spaced around. I have to add one image. You can set the image as anything, means the image as anything. Add one text input and set the hint as confirm email, and you can set the ID as anything you want. You can set borders if you want. Well, this is the confirm button. I have set the ID as button 1 and the text as confirm. You can set it as, the text should be obviously be confirmed, but you can change the ID according to your wish. The bottom pixel should be 160. You know, just it is going 160 pixels up and 130 pixels right. Then it will be in its position. After that, add one back button, and you know, going one, it is like this, going 180 pixels left, the opposite direction. You are doing it right and it is going left. Well, this is known as margin. So button 14 and set the text as back. Well, when button 1 click, let's see what is button 1. Well, I've set this confirm button as button 1. When button 1 is clicked, in sign in one, that is here, reset password. It will reset the password. It will take the email and it will reset, means it will reset the password, and it will request our database, means the Firebase, that send one confirmation, means send one resetting password link, and then it will show that please check your email for a link to reset your password. It will show the user. And if back button is clicked, you know, if the user don't want to go here, he or she wants to go back step, so we will do this. When button 14 click, navigate to login. And you know, the last screen means the second last screen, not the last screen. So this is the done screen. So you have to add one column, and I have set one animation. You know, it looks nice, animation. I like this animation. Well, you can tick symbol, GIF image. You can type like this. You can search it in Google. You will get, you know, there are many good animations. You can place one image like this. You can set one image and you can add here. You can add the link and it will be all set it up and it will be all done. After that, you know, here add one, let's see, yes, add one continue button. I have set the continue button's ID as button 9 and I have set it the text as continue. I have set it the top margin as 70 and the left margin as 150. It is going 150 pixels right and 70 pixels at the bottom. It is all set. I have you can set the borders. I have set in the border radius as 75. You can give it as your choice. You know, button 9, that there's only one button, continue button. When button 9 is clicked, navigate to home. So you know, we have set we have made one home screen. So in this video I've left the home screen empty. You know, if you are building up a company, you are building a company's app, so it is just navigating to the home screen. Then there will be more information. You are logging in or signing up in Amazon, so it will navigate you to the screen. So it is all done for this video. Well, friends, if you get any help from this video, please don't forget to like and share my video. Also, don't forget to subscribe my channel. Meet you in the next video. Till then, bye.